What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is a crisp Saturday morning at 35 degrees. Seatbelt on. It's the worst part, I think, about doing YouTube videos is you're doing pretty much everything one-handed if you do them by yourself. If you got somebody with you, then it's a little easier and you can have somebody else hold the camera. But anyway, so today we are getting our day started. Going to pick up, I can't remember, so I didn't do an install video on this, but I did some work on a buddy of mine's 2016 SS Camaro and put an intake and some stuff on it, and he's had a cam swap and stuff done. Oop, dropping stuff. And we are actually going to pick his car up today, and I'm going to take it over to another friend of mine's shop where he tunes at, LSX Killer in Bonner Springs, Kansas. And anyways, we're going to do some dyno tuning today and see what this car does. I think the last time he had it on the dyno, we actually put it on a loaded dyno, so the numbers were a little lower than he had anticipated, especially for a new SS with the with the Di62 in it. But I think the car made on their dyno like 380 something, but it came in, it had a different tune on it from another tuner, and he had some issues with it, and so a buddy of mine decided to fix it for him. Like I said, dyno for dyno, it made like 450 something on the other guy's dyno, and then we took it to my buddy's dyno, and it made like 340 something on their dyno. Usually people say that the dynos don't differ that much. This one did, because we literally started with the baseline with the original guy's tune on it and made a couple pulls, and that's what it made, that's what it did. And then from there I fixed a lot of his drivability issues, and then picked up 40 horse or something. I can't remember the exact number. I think it was like they ended up finishing on like 380 or something. But anyway, so I did a MSD Atomic intake manifold on it with a K-Tech 105 millimeter throttle body, I think it was. That's a really nice piece, by the way. Did that. It's got a Rotofab intake on it, and obviously the cam swap, which we'd already dynoed for, and then I did the e85 sensor and wired it in for him and whatnot. So today we're gonna go over to his house, load the car up, and head out to Bonner Springs, make some dyno pulls. We got her all loaded up. Sonny's ready for the dyno.
Yes.
Hopefully something good. We're gonna find out. Doesn't make all the horse ponies.
So we have to carry that much.
Yeah. Got it unloaded. We're gonna take it over to the dyno. Huh? Yeah. Do some shrugs.
Yeah, we're gonna walk over there.
This is when I need a golf cart.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that bad boy over there.
You excited to see her rip?
Yes, I am.
Getting it pulled in on the dyno here. Over at LSX Killer. It's nice, those big long ramps. Nasty, doesn't it? Sonny's ready.
I'm ready to roll.
Here we go. probably gonna get pretty loud here. That was loud. Loud old girl. What do you think it made?
Not very much.
320.
Oh, man, it's less than what it made last time.
Yeah, because you've been beating on it. She's wore out now.
Shit, that been beat on once.
You wore out. I was gonna say, she's gonna get her fair share today.
We're gonna have to probably fill up a couple times.
She's gonna learn today.
Yeah.
Wow, the stocking's off. Thing is loud as shit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to spend the money on it.
Yeah. Made 293. Made 493, didn't it? No.
What was it?
Made 393.
Was it?
Yeah. About where it was.
No, it's 404.
About where it was. You got to take into consideration different days. And...
Yeah, but he hasn't even.
No, he hadn't messed with nothing.
Yeah.
Making another pool. I'm just sitting out here on their mobile dyno. Brakes work good on the dyno though. Let's see what he says. Looked like the fuel was a little cleaner that time.
Yeah.
Didn't smoke as much. Yeah. Maybe made 300 that time instead of 293. 305 probably. Maybe 405. Alright, so we're probably 6 or 7 dyno pulls in. I'm actually walking to get my truck. Their dyno shop is actually a block away from their mechanic shop. So I parked at one and unloaded the car and then drove to the other. But yeah, so I'm going to grab the truck. But anyways, it's a loaded Dynomax or Dynamite. That's what it is, Dynamite dyno. Makes just over 400 to the tire on the loaded dyno. More than likely on like a dyno jet or something like that, it'd probably make somewhere like 470-ish if I had to guess. I know this dyno reads fairly low, so anyways, we're gonna make a fuel change and start making a few more pulls with the e85 in it and see what it picks up on fuel. So we'll get to that. I got the car off the dyno, ended up finishing up at like 421 and 407 torque with the e85 and the new intake and throttle body. I know some people think it's pretty low, but this dyno actually reads quite a bit lower than the rest of them that we've seen, so that's pretty much it. Well, wasn't nothing like a turbo car or anything like that on the dyno, and lots of cool noises and stuff, but it's nice to see one of my friend's cars, you know, with some basic bolt-on stuff, you know, make some progress and, you know, go through another step of its build process. But rest of this sunshine. Alright, so as you guys just saw, we got my buddy Sonny's 2016 Camaro on the dyno. The dyno videos are kind of not so great. You can't really go inside the dyno room anymore. The way they got it set up, it makes for a real pain in the butt to get in there and get any type of good videos. And I don't have a tripod or anything to set the camera on to video. I tried my best to get a few good pulls. As loud as the car was and where I had to stand, it kind of messed up a lot of the footage, and it was just really, you couldn't really hear anything just because it was so loud and obnoxious. But the car did really well. We had some pretty good luck with it. We didn't see a lot of peak power gains off the intake and throttle body alone. Like I said, last time the car was there, I got my numbers all mixed up. I was saying it made like 380. It actually started out at like 380 last time, and then with the new tune on it, it made like 404 or something, I believe. But then this time we go back out. Obviously, it was a year later. Obviously, altitude and all that stuff plays a big part in power output and temperature and everything. But the car pretty much started out like I think he said it was either 383 or 393. But then, which we weren't far off from the original 404 where we left off, but that was without him touching anything other than just dumping a bunch of fuel at it, making sure we didn't go lean with the new intake and throttle body change. So anyways, from there he pretty well tuned it out, and I think it ended up making like 410 or somewhere around there with just him cleaning up the tune with the new intake and stuff on it. And then the real gain was when we put the e85 in it. It still didn't pick up a whole lot of horsepower, peak power, but it picked up power all throughout the power band. And then it actually picked up like 40 foot-pounds of torque with just the fuel change. So that was huge. But yeah, so I mean, we got it all tuned. He went out and drove it, said it runs and drives great. He'll actually have the car at the Street Car Takeover, which is just a couple weeks away. The kickoff party here in Kansas City. We'll have the car there along with the boost knuckle. The car is actually going out to get wrapped. Some local place here in the metro is actually going to wrap the car. I won't mention what color it's going to be because he wants to kind of keep it under wraps until we bring it to Street Car Takeover. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Sorry it wasn't as eventful as some dyno videos might seem to be, but it just kind of is what it is. And I just want to keep bringing you guys videos, keep showing you what's going on around here. And anyways, like I said, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. Just keep following along and we'll keep doing it.